Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Not So Berry Challenge. Today, you'll notice Lido is crying. We're starting it off real nice with this beautiful picture of Lido crying over her late ex-husband's grave. But today it's starting it off in the graveyard is actually a really good sign. Do you know why? Because it means that this episode is going to be phenomenal. Now, here's the thing. This episode is a combination of like 4 different filming sessions because the like episodes by themselves I felt like were not entertaining enough to actually watch. So what I did was I kind of merged a bunch of the episodes together, and I'm just going to voice over all of them, essentially. But this is a jam-packed episode, okay? We start off the day by burying Shannon because Shannon needed a resting place. He was just chilling in Lito's pocket with the next to the dirty clothes. You know what I mean? So like he deserved. I know as much as I talk about how I don't really care about him being dead, and kind of am the reason why he died. Not kind of, I definitely am the reason why he died. As much as I talk about those kinds of things, I still do think that he deserves a little bit of respect. So yeah, that being said, we're gonna move on completely, and we're gonna pretend like I did not say all that because we just went directly to the Snowflake Festival immediately, or no, this is the spring one, right? Yeah. Immediately to the spring festival right after. We're taking a family photo. We are replacing the pictures inside the house. So yeah, that it's kind of hypocritical what I'm saying. Yeah, so that being said, that's all of our little intro kind of out of the way. I absolutely adore taking those family pictures, like the ones that you're seeing Lito and the kids do right now. But the issue that I find with them is sometimes not all the kids actually, or all the people that I'm sending go into it. So I have to do this thing where I like, what's the word? Teleport them over to the little shack thingy so that they can actually be close to the door and then be able to go inside. This time around, I just kind of told them to go over there. Okay, so as you'll see also, I just got an invitation to a little party from Lennon. The first part of this episode that is quite notable was the graveyard. The second part of this episode that was quite notable is us actually going ahead and trying to pursue Lennon as a romantic option. So in a little bit, I think I send Lito over. I do my thing where I look for Lennon's house that I can never find every single time. The one that has the picture painting somewhere that looks a lot like a vulva. And I send her over there so that she can communicate with other human beings that are of her age and not um, children. And I thought that she probably should have like a little moving on period and romancing period because she wanted to get married again. So that's what I did for her. I sent her over to that party to see if any sparks would fly with Lennon. Now, the other thing that I discovered while I was playing this game is that there's actually a snowboarding rink. Our little old Rue is snowboarding, and she just like fell onto her butt, but she was fine. But I never played with the snowboarding before. I feel like I didn't know. I think what it was is that it was the rink itself is really big, so I never know where to put it, and I don't usually actually send my Sims over to the what's that called, to that festival every season. So I don't usually like see it, if that makes sense. And then Rue had the wish to go ahead and use the snowboarding thingy, and I was kind of like, whoa, actually, I didn't know that I could do that. So yeah, that's the other thing I discovered during this episode. here we are having our Leto talk to Lennon. Unfortunately, as much as I did try to kind of get her to finish her what are those called? Wishes? Yeah, get her to finish her wishes and stuff like that. It didn't actually end up that I could, uh, like, she didn't have any interest in romancing him, and he didn't have any interest in romancing her. Now, I do, I don't want to spoil anything, but we do end up romancing someone else. Like, here you can see that I'm looking at other prospective people. I was like, Walker's not going to work because she doesn't like him. Jason's not going to work. Jason Hendricks, Levi, and then I scrolled over Richard Irwin as a kind of foreshadowing situation right there. And I was thinking in the moment, I was like, yeah, there's no way we'd romance Richard. But I don't actually remember what made us go ahead and romance him. I don't know. Here we are the next day, and I wanted to do things where I could get things done quickly, so I tried to finish up Rue's quest that was to befriend, what's that dude's name? Faisal. To befriend Faisal. So I sent them over, and the highlight of this, section of the episode is that we gave Leto a makeover. I think we're about to go ahead and do that in any second now. And Leto was long due for a makeover. Oh my goodness, guys, I cannot express to you. I've been staring at this outfit for so long. I've been staring at this Leto for so long. She just needed something to change. So we changed her, and she looks phenomenal. I will admit, she looks a lot older, but she is technically, what is that called? The life stage. The, adult life stage versus the young adult. You'll see me here kind of trying to find her something that works with her style, but isn't too, I don't think she's very feminine. I loved that coat that, two outfits ago. That coat was stunning, but it was very wintry, and I don't think it was going to work for that. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should give her a skirt. I don't think I've ever really given her a skirt. And as I was thinking right there, how I was saying, oh, I don't really want to give her something too feminine because I don't think that's her style, I felt like that skirt was really structured, and it had a little bit of cute parts to it. That was just me editing the volume because it was bothering me. And I really liked it. Here I am changing also her sleepwear because she has been, again, in that same sleepwear outfit probably since I created her. I kind of didn't put too much effort into fixing up her outerwear because it was about to become spring and get warm. And then I give her a cute workwear. That being said, I'm pretty sure that workwear is going to get regenerated the moment that she goes into, or she gets a promotion. And finally, we did her hair. So, all of that was the combination of those previous, 3 episodes that I had filmed smushed into that last 8 minutes. Now, the following part right now that's happening is our birthday party. So this is the highlight of the entire episode. This is I don't know what step of the way that we're in. But by this point, it's actually a couple days in. Leto had romanced Richard. That's Richard right there that I'm sending her to go hug. And I gave him a little bit of a makeover so that he wasn't so hideous to my eyes. And here we are. We are now romancing Richard. She still has the wish to marry, so I was like, maybe, perhaps she'll marry him. He is non-committal, so I didn't know how I was gonna move forward with him being non-committal and her being wanting to get married. But the problem fixed itself. You'll see later on in the episode, I accidentally switched households with a random guest, and I made a big boo-boo and completely deleted all of their wishes. So she actually no longer, in present day, it'll still be showing for a little bit, but in present day, if I open my game right now, she does not have the wish to get married. So perhaps she had a a realization. She had like some type of like, oh wow, like who, why do I want to get married? Like, kind of, I don't know what to say. All that, it was definitely just a mistake. I wanted her to get married, but she doesn't want to anymore. So we are doing what I always do, and that is getting my sim to get aged up then and there, because I get so annoyed by them routing. You'll see, like right there, she was routing terribly, and I had to click it twice, and I get scared that the birthday party is going to end before I can actually get the routing and get the person to the birthday cake. Of course, we have our beautiful Rue aging up in a moment of love and joy and happiness, and Lito's back apparently. And our Rue ages up. Guys, I'm so excited for this next phase of this series because the plans that I have, that dude standing in the corner right there, he is actually the dude Faisal that we were romancing there, or not romancing, sorry, friendshipping for the task that she needed to do, the opportunity. I'm gonna have her be in this kind of like love triangle situation with Faisal. This blonde lady behind Rue right now, Christopher, she is actually Faisal's current girlfriend. So because we're mean, we're going to be mean towards her. See how things are adding up perfectly? Okay, now hear me out, guys. That's not all. Faisal is the one that she's probably going to originally romance, and Christopher is going to be the one that she originally will be despising upon. But let's not forget that Rue is still friends with Lisa. Lisa who? Lisa Diwan. What does Lisa Diwan have in her family? That's a really weird way to put it. Lisa has a big brother. Okay? So hear me out. I think because I also gave her big brother a makeover and he's also very adorable, like actually probably hotter than Faisal. Uh, I don't remember his name actually, but the D1 older brother, I think that she's going to romance him too because she's supposed to be all flirty and stuff like that. So she's probably going to be romancing him. She's probably going to have a fling with Lisa herself. Honestly, I feel like there could be a real cute romantic arch with her and Lisa, and I feel like there could be a real interesting romantic arch with her and Christopher, honestly. Like, you know, like the enemies to lovers kind of situation. So there's just going to be a lot of different things that we are going to be doing all simultaneously. Now, the thing is, when Rue aged up, she had short hair, and I really liked long hair on her, but I felt like I was supposed to give her short hair, so I originally gave her this hair because I thought it was really cute on her, and it had that like pink kind of red headband, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. But when I put that hair on her, I kind of started giving her a really different makeover than what actually she was probably supposed to have. So you'll see right now as we're giving her the makeover, she's actually starting to look really cutesy and not so evil and mean. I feel like with our storyline arc, it's not really gonna work to have her like have such a cute kind of I don't know what the word is, outfit situation. I don't know. Cause look at how absolutely adorable that sweater is. That sweater, I built a whole outfit upon it. I was so excited. I was so ready for her. I gave her nails. I was thinking about giving her stockings. She was looking absolutely perfect. And then I was kind of like, I kind of don't think this is her because she's supposed to be mean and she's supposed to be evil. And I feel like it's not correct. So I go ahead and I change her hair and I give her a whole different outfit vibe because I thought that as much as I loved this one, the pink heart like sweater, I thought that it wasn't really giving us justice. That's not the right wording that I'm wanting, but like it wasn't really working for her and what we needed her to be as a evil, like, mean girl. So as we're quickly just finishing up the rest of her outfits, you'll see in a second what I mean by us giving her evil or clothing. The style that I went with was very 2000s, partially because that's what like most of the clothing in the Sims games are. Like I do have a lot of CC, but I kind of keep a lot of my clothing Maxis because I find that the hair is what I gravitate more towards, like giving them um, like CC hair, and then a lot of the time I actually end up just giving them Maxis clothes. But here we are, I'm like trying and trying and trying to find her something different for her outfit. Like I was just like, I didn't end up going with this one either. I wasn't feeling it. I'm trying to just like find different patterns. I was thinking maybe this one, but I just felt like it was a lot to the eye, and her like walking around like that, it was gonna be like too much. So I wonder if it's like the next one that I go with right now. I think so. Yeah, I give her this skirt. I give her a cute little plaid situation, and then I end up giving her like just a red tank top, and it was very plain. And these like red sling back, I don't know if they're actually sling back, they're just kitten heels that are very, very, very much like, I feel like, oh my god, what is her name? The blonde girl from Mean Girls, Regina. Regina George would have this outfit. Like, I could definitely see her wearing this. More pink, obviously, but I could definitely see her wearing those shoes, especially in like a pink kind of toned. They are, I guess, they're like they don't have a strap in the back, but they're like, yeah, they're not slingbacks. They're just, I'm just being weird, and I found the wrong word the first time around. I think that's all for her outfit, though. I think I finished it up right there. And then we go back into the game so that we can play with the rest of our birthday sims. So though I did have to age up Rue, I also had to age up Lisa, and I think I ended up giving Faisal and I don't remember her brother's name. I'm trying really hard, but I can't remember her brother's names. So yeah, that being said, it's just it's something that we're gonna have to see it in the next episode. And that's it. That's all that we have for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. It was really fun to do this kind of like speed round episode, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next one where we're going to have Rue in her beautiful little explorations.